Oh, oh, sorry. Greetings, I'm Epictetus, and this is Epic Tech. I was just using the facilities here. Yeah, I thought I'd put in a cryo chamber because I kept running out of oxygen and hydrogen and energy and whatnot as I was building, and it was more convenient to have something here. So, there you go. Anyway, I've done some work. A fair amount, actually. I would have recorded it, but honestly, it was very boring. It was a lot of placing down a whole bunch of blocks and then grinding down a whole bunch of blocks and then placing a bunch more and grinding down all of those and placing down hydrogen thrusters and grinding them down and placing them. It was very boring. And so I figured, you know what? I'm just going to do a bunch of this and then bring you guys in and have you take a look after the fact. So, what do you think? There's still a lot of work to do. A lot of work to do. But I'm starting to kind of shape things a bit. I think this is kind of the shape I'm going to use for this, for both sides. You can kind of have to imagine that the other side is mirrored. I like to mirror things for the most part. But nice little window in the corner. And I think I've decided pretty much matter-of-factly what's going to be where. So this whole area here will be the hangar, the docking bay. This is where ships will land. I'll probably put in some connectors of some kind. And for the most part, it's going to slope down from that point. And right here on the front, right here, I think is going to be the entrance, and I'll have some airtight hangar doors, like 2 sets. So we have a 4x5 doorway, I think, ish. And that kind of interferes with that. We'll figure it out. But that is what's going to be there. Down here, obviously we've got our observation deck here. And right in front of us, right here, is going to be the bridge. The advantage of that is that I can have downward sloping windows like that. So I'll always be able to see in front of me as well as kind of below. And that's really what I care most about. Because most of the time I'm going to be wanting to see where I'm landing more than anything else. And I've got third person view to see around the rest. I can put in cameras too. So I think that's going to work out well. The ceiling of the hangar bay is probably where I'm going to put some of the necessary equipment, like, reactors and gyros and, those kinds of things that you don't necessarily need to access all the time and you just need space for. And then oxygen generators. I've got one here that's been churning away on the ice we gathered while testing out the drills and has made a small dent. Wow, that's more than a small dent. That's almost halfway full. But then again, it's just been sitting there churning away while I've been working. For normal situations, I think we're going to have more. I could put 8 here, 4 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and then mirror that on the other side. I'm going to have another hydrogen tank on the other side mirrored, and I think we'll be doing fine for hydrogen and hydrogen production. I was toying around with how this would look, thinking I might kind of go every other one. So glass and then solid and then glass and then solid, something along those lines. If I do the hydrogen thrusters something like this, and then I was looking at possibly putting 2 down on each side, so I'll have 4 facing down, 2 facing forward and backward, and then 1 facing in each direction for the small, or for the large ones. Then we might throw in some small ones to kind of add to that. I also probably won't have, I'll probably only have small ones pointing up, So most of the time you got gravity to help you out with going down. So, yeah, there's a lot of work to be done. But right now what I want to do is, you can see I put a connector here. I need to connect up the ship to my base, because there's a lot of times where I just need a couple of bits and pieces. You know, I'm working away down here, I run out of parts. It'd be nice to be able to run up to this little cargo container I put here, grab some stuff, and then, you know, continue working and not have to go find the welder and then realize I can't fit it in here. And for some of this work, I actually just backed the welder right up to here so that I could grab stuff, but I can only do that for so long. That is a conveyor right now. It probably will not stay a conveyor. I'm not sure. And I still got to figure out how to get pipes up to this area and obviously do the other side. And, oh, I need to show you the ceiling. So the roof I made entirely out of these blast doors, because they don't connect on this side. They look like they connect. They're really tight, but they don't actually connect, which means that this whole drill structure can sit snugly in that space. And I've already tested this, but it can then lower down and raise back up without damaging the ceiling, and it still looks like it's solid. Yeah, it's a little bit, you know, got a little bit of a jut there, but whatever. Other thing, oh yes, I added on these guys. So we've got not airtight, I don't know why I keep doing that, blast door corners or sides or whatever, pointing both directions, because it's just a smoother transition while walking. You still get the kind of the bump effect, but it's okay. It works well. And it actually looks nice. And then I threw that up there and recessed it a bit. And so we got some light in here. Anyway, enough for the tour. Let's get some connectors going. All right. So we need to, I was thinking what I'm going to do is just connect up here. Oh, by the way, the other reason that I need to get these connected is that I've got a ton of stone and ice sitting in that, let me just make sure I'm aiming this right, yeah. Sitting in those drills, and I need to get them out of there. And so I figured if there you go, that should work, I think. Let's see. If I connect these up, I can just load them into the base. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Works perfectly. I don't have any of the things. None of the things. Okay. Let's go get welding ship. All right. So while I'm doing this, I thought I would tell you guys that I have started a multiplayer series, and by now you've probably already seen that it's up there on the channel, at least for the subscribers. You'll have gotten noticed that you'll have noticed, or you'll have gotten notified that I've started a multiplayer series with Joe Tank Plays. So if you haven't had a chance, go over there, take a look at that. It's a lot of fun, and Joe Tank has some pretty cool ideas. He's a lot more artistic than I am, so he makes things prettier than I do. Anyway, so that... Okay, yes. There we go. Let's go take a look. And they're both white. Why are they not yellow? It also means I can run off the power of the base. See, I'll just pop in here, and then I can go into the control panel like this. Connect... Oh my goodness, I have all these connectors. Well, let's hit lock on that one, see what happens. Let's just hit lock on all of them. And that one too, why not? Did that lock? That did not lock. Why did you not lock? Okay, let's go over to the base here. Oh, you know what? I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. Not a problem. It's a problem, but it's not a problem. See all these connectors. One of them, probably the last one, 7, 4, 6, 3, 3. No. No. Perhaps I am completely wrong. Well, this one right here, let me hit lock on that and see if it does anything. Nope. I have no idea what that just locked to. But I'm thinking that more than likely, one of these two guys does not belong to me. Probably belongs to nobody. Let's see. Connector, 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 connector. Oh no, side connector. That's the one. That's actually, I remember I named it. Why is it not? I can't lock it even if I want to. It's never easy. I thought, hey, I've got all these merge things done. I got all the pistons figured out. At least now it'll be easy to deal with. Okay, so those are locked now. That's fine. Obviously, that's locked. Where are all the rest of my connectors that I think I have on this ship? Well, there'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then side connector. I don't need to actually get inside. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then side connector. Okay. Oh, right, and they're always going to look like they're part of the same grid because we have merged them. Okay, but side connector does not want to lock. It is owned by me. You know, I wonder if it's showing as green. Well, let me figure this out. I'll be back in a minute. Alright, well, I could not figure it out. I even reloaded and everything, and it just doesn't want to work, so I'm going to try something out. Yep, I just stuck it on a piston. We'll see if that makes a difference. Let me name this so I can figure out which one it is. Connector 2 MBT. Okay, owner me. That's good. And I'm just going to step back. Let's see. I need it to go how far? Is that like 5 meters? No, that's... yeah, I think it's about 5 meters. So let's do the maximal distance to 5 meters, reverse. And it's yellow. I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, I ground that down and put it back in that place several times, and it just did not want to do anything. Whatever. We're now connected. All right. So in theory, if I come over here and take a look, and I type in ice, we should find that our oxygen generators, of course, of various different locations, all have ice. The large cargo container has 107,000. Every one of our drill ship oxygen generators has maxed out. And that must be the main oxygen generator for the base, yeah. Maybe. I don't even know anymore. But one way or another, they're not in the drills. And for some reason, there's 27,000 in the cryo chamber. The refinery's trying to... Oh my goodness, okay. Where is our stone ore? There we... No. Here we go. This is where it should be. There's 7 million kilograms in there. It's not full, though, so... Let's move as much stone as we can over there. Don't refine any more stone. You don't need to. Yeah, platinum sounds like a better idea. Wow, we got 3 million stone in there now. That's awesome. Now, all of our stone appears to be... Let's see, those are all just named stone. Got some gravel there. Nope, yeah, that's all of our stone right there. Nice. So the drills are all empty. That's good. All right. Now, I'm going to leave this connected, but actually this is kind of handy because when we actually go to move this thing, we can just retract the piston and it'll be out of the way a little bit. Unfortunately, I have discovered that I'm a little bit too close to the base for building. I can't put any of the down thrusters on this side. So I'm going to need to go to the other side and put down thrusters over here. And then use those to lift the ship up. And move it so that I can actually continue working on it. Okay. But today I want to work on this area. So this is going to be our... I keep wanting to say cockpit. This isn't just a cockpit, this is a bridge. So this is going to be where all of our information is. This is going to be where these are leftovers from when I thought this was going to be just a small area. But it is not going to be a small area. This is going to be a very large area. So let's go ahead and get some blocks in here. I'm not sure if it's actually going to be that wide, but I can remove stuff later. There, I can add stuff later too. So let's just do this. How far do I want to go out with this? I don't think I want to go all the way, because I think that's going to be big enough for our hangar. So I think what I want to do is keep underneath the hangar. I was actually at one point thinking it might be nice to have the hangar doors a little bit in and having just kind of a ramp of some sort before the hangar doors, kind of for aiming, or I don't know. I'm kind of random on this whole thing. Let's see. What are these? What if I were to do this? You know, like this kind of thing. And then have the doors come down right there. I'm wondering if 3 wide would be enough for the airtight hangar doors. Let's see. What am I done with? I'm not going to do any more of those for a while. Wonder if that would be enough. Or am I going to need to widen this area? I think I should widen this area. Oh. If I do this, is the front going to fall off? Yes, the front is going to fall off. That's fine. Doesn't take long. Alright, so let's do that again, but this time... And I'll have to reshape that a little bit if I'm going to make this wider. That's okay. I can do that. And then this is where, yeah, this will go all the way across like this. So this would be like just a small space in front of the door where a ship could kind of land itself and wait for the doors to open if it's a small ship. Well, there's always room to fiddle later. Yeah, okay. And then what I'm thinking here is probably windows that go straight up. Let's see. So some nice large windows. Where are those windows? There we go. And these are going to be normal windows, so we'll do like this. It's probably a good idea. Oh. Those are actually taller than I thought they were. I mean, or maybe this space is shorter than I thought it was, because I kind of want angled windows on the bottom. I could still do that. Yeah, I could still do that. So let's get rid of these and get rid of this one, and then put on an angled window like this, though I don't. Nope. 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 Can I not see what I'm doing? What is going on? Ah, there we go. Yeah, that's good. I don't know if that's the right direction, but you know what? One thing I've learned, sometimes it's easier just to put in the windows and figure out they're the wrong direction and flip them around later. Because a lot of times you end up going through all this work to get them the right direction, and then you realize, I didn't actually want them there to begin with. So, you know, whatever. If I remove this, are those going to fall? Yep, they are. Why do I ask the question and then do it anyway? I don't know. Okay. Because what I'm thinking is I'm going to do this. Is that weird? To have it go down and then back up like that? And then... But see, if I'm sitting right here, because I'm thinking that... Where are my cockpits? Or my flight seats? Flight seat. I'm thinking that I want my flight seat right there. And then the idea will be in this general area. See, now I can actually see down at a 45 and straight forward. And I'm going to have glass all along here as well. So the idea is I'll have the most visibility possible, unfortunately, just below the ship. Anything above me, I'm just going to have to go into third person or get a camera or something along those lines. But that's okay. I don't mind. Yeah. Okay, let me throw some stuff together, and I'll come back and show you what I came up with. There. See, this is the kind of thing I'm talking about. That'd fit in there easily. You know, double high, 5 wide, no problem. I need to throw a couple of these in there. Okay. So, let me show you what I got. Actually, I don't like this line. I'm gonna change... No, don't turn the jetpack off. Now you can turn the jetpack off. Okay. Let's see. Yep. An angle like that's going to be nicer. Okay. So, yes, I know. I could put windows there and there, but I don't know. I kind of like the physical structure feel of that. I don't know. And yeah, I got to turn around a couple of windows, but I'm not too worried about it yet. I also decided to go with this kind of like two-slope thing. So it feels more like that chair is important, you know? Because it is. That's where I'm going to be sitting. Let's see, displays and computers. Let me run and grab those. See, this is what I wanted. I wanted to be able to just run over here and say, give me some displays. I don't know how many I need. Take those. Okay. And computers. And now, look at that. I got myself a flight seat. And that's some pretty good view right there. You can see out the sides. And then you can imagine I could have some screens in various different places, either up on the ceiling or across the top there. And see, there's another good reason to have that open. I could have screens there. All the informations I need. I'll have some other screens back here. Computers. And I'm not sure exactly where, but this area... obviously I need lights too. It's dark in here. I'm going to have all my computers and timer blocks in this area as well. So, and this is not where the reactor is going to go. That's just where I slapped it temporarily. So, same with, I'm not sure about these slopes. I might replace those. We'll have to see. Lots of we'll have to sees. Go. Hello. And, yeah. Okay. I think that's looking pretty good. Why does this look different? Oh, because that different slope makes for a different connection. Interesting. I'll live with it. Okay. Yeah, and I gotta play with the angles, obviously. Like, this is just goofy. I could actually probably put a... I don't know. I don't know. And then, like, yeah, this is still a little goofy here. Not sure what I'm gonna... this actually doesn't look too bad down here. Okay. Lots more to do. So much more to do. Believe it or not, this place we're standing in will eventually be airtight. Doesn't feel like it right now, that's for sure. Oh, it's so much easier. Okay. Wow. It's sometimes just overwhelming thinking about how big this project is. But I think it's going to be good. All right. Well, let's leave it here. And next time I will have more done. I need to get this project moving along faster. Because I feel like we're just making very small incremental changes on each one, and I kind of want to get out of here. I want to get up to the stars. I want to go touring. I want to go back to our old base. Yeah. All right. So, if you liked this episode, make sure and hit that thumbs up. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button. And if you didn't like it, hit the thumbs down. Seriously, I want to know. Even if it's a little thing, you know, do I say too much? Is the video slightly too dark for your specific palate? Don't feel bad about saying it. Say it kindly, but don't feel bad about saying it. I want to hear it. And yeah, see, I just said again. There you go. There's your comment. Say he said Well, or not. Anyway, all the comments, all the likes, all the dislikes, all the subscriptions, do it all. And don't forget to check out that new series with Joe Tank. That's a lot of fun. And that's it. I'll see you next time on Epic Tech.